Today I'm out in the wilderness and I'm searching for the best advice to give you on how to make better videos. Hey, in today's video I'd like to talk about several tips for making better videos without buying fancy new gear. One of those tips is select a location, and if that location is not available, have a backup. This video is to give you an idea of easier ways of making videos so that if you have the passion to do it but you don't have the money for fancy gear, you can do something. You can do something if you have a cell phone. You don't need a fancy camera. Anything will work. But first you have to have the passion. If you follow these tips, you won't need to drop a lot of money to start making videos. You'll be able to do it right away. And with a little practice, you'll get there. Step 1, before making a video, plan what you think you're going to do. Get a good idea, write down some notes. This way, when you get where you're going to go, you can go over your notes and decide, okay, this is how I want the video to go. Step number 2, once you've gotten where you're gonna go, get your stuff ready, take time. Like, sometimes I'll hike to where I'm going to make a video. I'll take time to stop, relax. That way I'm not winded and tired from trekking up here to make a video. And then I go over my notes, which I said in step 1, and I decide how I want the video to go. Tip number 3, this is one of the ones I had the hardest time with at first, is take multiple takes of things. This way, if someone's in the background and you don't like how the video looks later, you've got a backup. I had a video recently, I was downtown, started filming, and someone saw me, so they just started screaming obscenities. No big deal, I stopped, waited, and did another take. I had to do 2 or 3 takes, but eventually I got one I liked. And it's also nice when you're editing your stuff to go through the different takes, because sometimes there could be someone right behind you, you don't see them, don't know they're there, and they're making faces or something stupid. So take multiple takes. A good step 3 is when you're filming your video, do multiple takes. This way, if something goes astray, you got someone making faces in the background or something like that, you have another take to rely on, another step to go back to. So always do multiple takes. This will help in the long run. Next step, this would be probably tip 4. Whatever camera you're using, familiarize yourself with it. Get really comfortable with what your camera can or can't do. It'll make it easier when you're filming if you know what the camera can do and not assume it can do everything and just wind up, maybe it doesn't have good auto tracking or something like that. So get used to your equipment. Make sure you know what it's able to do. Tip number 5, familiarize yourself with your editing software. This way, if you have cheaper editing software, not as advanced, you know when you're recording your videos you have to be a little bit more cautious about what you're doing. Sometimes if you've got more advanced editing software, you can get away with being a little bit more sloppy when you're recording your videos because you can do a lot of editing and fixing it in the computer. But still, make sure you know your software. Make sure you know your camera. Plan in advance, and it should help. Bonus tip. Practice, 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 practice. You can never get enough practice. You can always get better. And watch more videos on how to make videos. And just plain old have fun with what you're doing. If nothing else, just have a blast, have a good time doing it, and don't worry about if the video even turns out. Today, I'd like to talk about 6 simple tips to help you make better. No, I'll do 7. If you've liked this video, if it's helped you at all, please click like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future videos, and please share this video for others to see, and have a great day.